Imagine this: two gladiators, one ocean beast and one raging storm, colliding in a battle so intense that every second feels like a lifetime. The Sharks, desperate to prove they belong among the NRL's elite. The Storm, ruthless, relentless, and built on a culture of dominance. And tonight, in this live clash, one of them is going to break. But the question is, who? If you think you know how this ends, think again. Surprises are coming, and by the end of this script, you'll be on the edge of your seat. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button and join us here on Aussie NRL Updates, your #1 stop for passion-fueled rugby league storytelling. The atmosphere is electric. Shark Park is buzzing, fans decked out in teal and black, while Storm supporters, bold in their purple, stand defiant, chanting their war cry. The rain has held off for now, but the air feels heavy, like something is about to snap. The Sharks enter this clash with a chip on their shoulder. Critics have labelled them pretenders, a team that can handle the mid-tier but struggles against the big dogs. And who better than the Storm to put that to the test? Melbourne, a dynasty in rugby league, marching into this game with their trademark confidence and precision. Every time these two meet, fireworks explode. The Sharks thrive on their underdog grit, while the Storm, led by Craig Bellamy's ruthless system, show why they've been feared for 2 decades. But tonight, there's more on the line than just 2 competition points. There's pride. There's momentum. There's reputation. And one team is about to walk away with all of it. The referee blows the whistle. Kick-off. The Sharks come charging out of the gates with ferocity, hammering Melbourne's defensive line with quick plays through the middle. The forwards are rolling, the crowd roars, and suddenly, there's space on the edge. A cutout pass, a diving effort, try time. Or is it? Hold on. Referee calls it back. Forward pass. The Sharks fans erupt in fury. Storm fans smirk. Already, controversy. Already, tension. This is the kind of start that sets the tone. A game where every call feels like it could shift the entire balance. Melbourne, sensing the momentum swing, strike back. Jahrome Hughes takes the ball, dummies once, twice, and slips through a half gap. He's off, sprinting downfield, Sharks defenders chasing desperately. He links up with Ryan Papenhuisen in support, try Storm. The Purple Army goes wild, the Sharks stunned. But here's the kicker: Papenhuisen doesn't get up quickly. He's clutching at his ankle. The crowd falls silent. The Storm's talisman, their game breaker, is down. Trainers rush in. The cameras zoom. Every fan is thinking, could this be the twist that changes everything? He hobbles off. Not good news. Suddenly, the Storm look a little rattled. Sensing blood in the water, the Sharks crank up the pressure. Nicho Hynes, their star halfback and former Storm player, takes control. There's something poetic about him facing his old club, the one that let him go because they couldn't see him as a long-term starter. And tonight, he wants revenge. Hynes digs into the line, throws a looping ball, and the Sharks winger goes over untouched. Try. This time, it counts. The stadium explodes. The Sharks are level. Momentum shifts again. The Storm are suddenly on the back foot. Their structure, normally so flawless, is looking shaky without Papenhuisen at fullback. Cliffhanger moment. As the Sharks hammer Melbourne's line again, the ball spills loose. It's chaos. Players diving everywhere. Who's come up with it? The referee points. Sharks ball, 6 again. The Storm's defense is hanging on by a thread, and the crowd can smell blood. But Melbourne isn't a dynasty by chance. They thrive when their backs are against the wall. Cameron Munster, the magician, decides enough is enough. He grabs the ball from dummy half, shrugs off one defender, flicks a miracle offload, and the Storm go coast to coast. Try Storm. Against the run of play. That's what they do. That's why they're so dangerous. The scoreboard tilts again. Storm fans are jubilant. Sharks fans are shaking their heads. The first half is a war. Big hits, brutal defense, clever kicks, and a refereeing decision that sparks debate. At one point, a Sharks forward absolutely levels Munster with a shot that has the crowd gasping. Is it legal? The ref says yes, play on. But Munster is rattled, and the Sharks smell an opening. With seconds left before the halftime siren, Hynes sets up perfectly for a field goal attempt. It's rare to see one in the first half, but he knows every point counts in a game like this. He strikes it clean, it's sailing, it's over. The Sharks narrow the margin, and the fans erupt. Halftime, Storm lead, but only just. Both teams head to the sheds, battered, bruised, but unbroken. And you can feel it. The second half is going to be an explosion. If you're enjoying this rollercoaster so far, don't forget, this is Aussie NRL Updates, bringing you the passion, the drama, and the moments that define rugby league. Stick around, because the second half of this story is going to shock you. Let's pause for a second. What have we seen so far? A Shark side hungry for respect, finally standing up to the NRL's giants. A Storm team, always calm under pressure, hit by injury but refusing to bow. Nicho Hynes playing like a man possessed.